Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles. Open Letter to the Prime Minister. Part 25. This September 4, 2020. It is in the best interests of the entire population to keep away from the Voice of Hindu, which is a registered political party and which was extorting money by creating racial and religious tensions between Hindus and Muslims or Christians. Mr. Prime Minister. Today's letter is the 25th one. Welcome. Once more, it will focus on the police force. And that with an open mind and a critical eye. This law enforcement agency falls under your ministry. Rest assured that the aim is not to destabilize the new Commissioner of Police, Mr. Kemraj Servansingh, nor to crush further the morale of the force. However, take the plain painful and dreadful truths and assessment as quinine, which though bitter cures high fever. Got it? Even then, first things first, unfortunately, there was a spelling mistake on page 3. Last line, yesterday. We had wrongly written the word referred. That is all for our readers. We are sorry. You see, Mr. Prime Minister, mistakes happen. It is human. But once they are discovered, realized and admitted, they should be immediately corrected. Got the message, Mr. Prime Minister? If not, think again. See, of course, that is all for our own readers, especially for our young and student ones. This morning, only one friend had noticed that page 3 spelling mistake, out of some 14 who contacted me. Only one. You see, Mr. Prime Minister, I know of people who are immune to their own blunders. They are like small babies who are not affected by their own human waste. They will not get rid of it immediately. And that even if people all around are holding their noses, to avoid the bad, horrible and nauseating smell. All told, you must know some of these senseless, mindless and meaningless people, at the government house. Do you? That said, we had highlighted 16 English expressions, yesterday for our student friends. That education is but a byproduct of the letters addressed to the Prime Minister. The other important, serious and urgent matters of concern. They are all but a follow-up to those of all the last opinion papers. 1. Yesterday, we drew the attention of the new Commissioner of Police, to the past few criminal activities of the private army of Navin Ramgoolam and Saw Ornak, plus the so-called religious activities of Anil Bichu's group at Gunga Talao, plus to the attacks of the Voice of Hindu, on our institutions, police stations, my house, etc., plus to the racial tensions created by them, just to collect money, plus to their discotheque and other businesses, just to entertain Navin Ramgoolam, and be in his good books, plus etc. etc. We touched only the tip of the iceberg. 2. Hereunder are some more of the Voice of Hindu horrible illegal activities. The Voice of Hindu campaign was more against the Muslims than for Hindus. One of the main leaders' wife is a Muslim. So, he attacked Muslims just to fool Hindus and make money. True, it is a personal matter, but he sparked off racial tension, to suit his own purpose. The Voice of Hindu expelled one after another all their former presidents, Prakash Babuji, Mrs. Indira Boy Rule Bulel, Ajit Gopal, even using sheer brute force. They will inform or reveal you many shocking things. One is the Bassin crime of passion, which late Radhoa was inquiring into. Another one was in 1999 or so, when they had plotted to attack the then Prime Minister, Ramgoolam, in the region of Mero Vakoa, during the Shivratri festival. Police had confiscated swords. Thereafter, Navin Ramgoolam befriended them, and utilized the Voice of Hindu as a religious militia group. Ask the 3 former Voice of Hindu presidents. Revelations galore. The Voice of Hindu is registered as a political group at the Electoral Commission. They participated in 2 elections. And the worst part, Krit Manohar was a civil servant. Why are they tolerated at Grand Bassin, as a criminal and political party? Paul Berenger was also giving them a red carpet treatment, When he was Prime Minister, I was attacked by the Voice of Hindu at Bassin area Samaj Palmer Temple and La Louise public meeting. Berenger was silent despite my police statements. He believed in them. But also true is the fact that as leader of the opposition, he had changed mind and sides. I, too, was trapped. I was once invited to a religious gathering in Quatersborns, but once there I saw some of the Gundas. When they had attacked police stations of Quatersborns, Vacoa and Centre de Flac, guess who accompanied the leaders in police cars? Ramgulam's mistress, Saw Ornak. Both Voice of Hindu and the latter had transferred many police officers. They handed out punishments. Alas, nobody was brought to account after Navin Ramgulam was defeated in 2014. It was harvest time to collect money and enrich themselves and Saw Ornak during Diwali. Some of them extorted money. It was a big surprise when Brune Lorette had welcomed the same rotten politicians in his movement, which we had helped. Flush out all politicians, Brune. To be continued. Keep reading, keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.